we see them to show just what impact they've left on us. Enjoy that? Okay. She also comes across Michelle, who apparently has passed out.
Michelle?
Come on, we all know it's not the first time an Elizabeth Ross character has breathed in something hazardous.
I am so high.
I wish I was. But Abigail gets her out, and they try to figure out how to save her. In the meantime, Cornelius tells the Fairlings exactly what did this.
A long time ago, I lived far away in a place called Willowbrook. We heard the sound. Mother and Father told us to run. We got out, but Mother and Father, they didn't.
Boy, this film is all about the parenting badger death, isn't it? If you're a badger and you help make life, your ass is gas.
There was nothing I could do for my mother or father.
Yeah, from what I understand, most people named Cornelius have bad blood against man.
Beware the beast man, for he is the devil's pawn.
But there is something you can do for Michelle. I need special plants.
But everything in our meadow's dead.
Then you must find another.
Another meadow?
There's no choice. You only have 2 days' time.
You come with us, right?
I wish I could, but I dare not leave her side.
Wouldn't it make more sense if you went looking for the plants and the children stayed with Michelle? Obviously, this is incredibly dangerous, so why risk losing the lives of 4 children instead of 1? I mean, seriously, why don't you, a grown adult, go on this mission instead of sacrificing these little children?
Up.
Oh, yeah. Rheumatism.
You by yourself?
No, you'll have each other.
Pretty much means you'll be by yourself.
You'll want an early start. Now get some sleep. And if you dream of better times for Michelle and Dappled.
Boy, he's even telling them what to dream. This guy's a bit of a dickhole. I'm sorry, it's just, he didn't even ask them to do this or start out by saying, I'll go, and then maybe let one of them volunteer instead. No, he just forced them to endanger their lives. He's kind of a jerk-off.
Up, need we forget?
Rheumatism,
yes.
And of course, it wouldn't be a Michael Crawford, well, anything, unless he's some.
You barely made a start, just one beat of my heart.
And here's where people usually split on Crawford. You either love his singing or you're really annoyed by it. But I think we can all agree that it goes all over the place, starting from a high-pitched soothingness.
No matter how I mark, the hours light and dark.
And then in a millisecond, changing to a shaky low tone.
Leave dark dreams behind.
Whether I sing like this, or if I sing like this, either way our two will have bay. That, and to me, his singing always sounds like a 2-minute-long sigh.
But it's still early morning for you.
Hey, Mr. Crawford, they're out of Yoo-hoo at the grocery store.
Oh, I guess I'll go with Fresco. Well, either way, he only gets one song. As the story must continue with the Fairlings going into the wilderness to find a cure. They come across an open field where a dangerous owl looks out for prey. And of course, he finds it. Well, 1 down, 2 more to go. Soon all the kids will be dead thanks to Cornelius' cowardliness. But hey, that's... But it's okay. Abigail uses a magnifying glass to make her teeth look bigger. And that actually scares the owl. Wipes the whole animals by furling ass. After they escape, they try to get some shut-eye for the night so they'll have their strength in the morning. Suddenly, they hear something in the distance. Oh, I'm sorry. Another movie seems to be passing through.
Going to the harbor beyond the lighthouse. Grey
So it sort of takes a while to figure out what's going on, but it looks like a bunch of these birds are having a funeral for another bird that hasn't died yet. See why it's confusing? What actually is going on is the birds are saying goodbye to a younger bird. A birdling, if you will, because he got stuck in the mud and seems to slowly be sinking. And when I say slowly, I mean not moving at all. It's not like the parents could just bring him food and still look after him. No, he's a goner. Throw the funeral even though he's alive. Eat the corpse.
Goodbye, Mother.
Bosworth! Oh, my son!
But the kids figure out a way to get the little bird out, so this calls for several minutes of musical panic.
Well! Hallelujah! 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 Hallelujah!
That was pointless.
But the birds are kind enough to say where another meadow lies for them to find the plants they're looking for.
The only path lies that way, across accursed ground, over which my flock will not even fly.
That is on account of our rheumatism. So they try to make it further, but come across a bunch of bulldozers and other machines that they confuse for yellow dragons. But they manage to escape and eventually do come across another meadow. Heck, it even has other animals in it.
Bears just here to steal our food. No, we're just looking for lungwort and eyebright. We need to help a sick badger.
Why would a mole, a mouse, and a hedgehog want to help a foul-smelling, worm-eating, good-for-nothing badger?
It's not hard!
Hey, look at all the eyebright.
That's right. They come across the eyebright, one half of the plants that they
Turn this place over. Don't deny it.
Located?
No! No one in Oakdale's ever been able to reach it.
I know how to get up there. We use Cornelius's flapper whammer thing. Russell, good thinking.
Yeah. Just take the plans for a device that took months and months to build and make it 10 times bigger in just a matter of a few hours. Yeah, I'd like to see that happen. What the fuck? Okay, there's MacGyver and then there's God. And this is MacGodfer. There is no way you can do this. So on top of getting it to fly, they can also steer the thing. Funny, I wonder how the mechanics of leaves, sticks, and animal dung can manage to put together complete aviation control. So Abigail tries to grab the plant but misses. Luckily Edgar's there to save her, but they come across a major problem.
It's no use now. The lungwort's gone. We failed. No, we haven't.
How the hell did that happen? Was the plant trying to commit suicide and just happened to land on the plane? What the raging hell? Oh well, kids. The Sandys take their plants and decide to go home. Wow, getting some good height on that thing, aren't they? In fact, that begs the question, if they could build this thing in just a few hours, why didn't they build it before they left on this adventure? Wouldn't it have cut the traveling time in half? In fact, why couldn't Cornelius build it while the children were asleep, let me guess?
Ah, to the H, to the E, to the U-N-A-tism.
So the kids land and finally make it back home with the plans to make the cure.
It's okay. It turns out she just needs some aspirin. How are you? My darlings, you're back. Did you get the herb?
But it turns out more shit is after them as it seems evil man is looking for them outside. After exposing some mole frontal nudity, we see that Edgar gets caught, as man will no doubt sacrifice him to their pollution god.
There you go, little fella.
What's this? Man? Reasonable? Okay, clearly you have no idea how early 90s animated environmental films work. Rule number 1, man is the devil, anything not man is good, and your movie must bomb. You got 2 of those down, but number 1 is still a biggie. So after wrapping her in a slim suit, they try giving her the and wait until morning to see if it works. But sadly, it doesn't look like she's waking up.
Mama?
Oh, of course! The missing ingredient! Pikachu tears mixed with the heart of Inspector Gadget while magic moonbeams drop down during